played in. So what made you choose Clemson? After it really just a visit that kind of changed your mind?
Just coming here and just seeing it for the first time. I mean, I fell in love with the people first off, then the facility really helped. And I mean, then looking into it when I got back home, the culture, and just seeing what have been done in recent years with the running backs and the offense and just the whole offense as a whole. And head coach was an offensive player. So just looking at that, I mean, Clemson really sold me.
It's hard to take a running back out of Louisiana away from LSU. How close was it between the two schools?
It was very close, closer than you could imagine. I mean, it was just like a little edge. But, I mean, Clemson got it and when they won, and I'm glad I chose to come here.
Do you have any of those former LSU guys that you had on your game after? Was your favorite player or anything?
Yes, sir. Honestly, I look up to Leonard Fournette and Darius Geis a whole lot. Those are my two favorite players right now. And as long as with Ezekiel Elliott, those three guys I really look up to and try to model my game after.
Can you take me through that touchdown run? Coach Ellis was saying it was supposed to go inside.
Yes, sir. It's an inside run. And, I mean, going into it, I knew it was an inside run, but, the previous plays, the previous two plays we had, and, those were, outside runs. And, you could see where the defense was going, so I kind of figured, they was going to play it. So, I mean, I just hit it outside, and Coach said, if you do that, you better make sure you're right. And I broke a little tackle, and it happened.
I don't think you played against Auburn. How good did it feel for the coaches to have confidence in you as a true freshman going your first road game, hostile environment like that, put you in on that first kickoff, and then even after the mistake, they put you in again?
It felt really great, honestly. I mean, after that first kickoff, I bobbled it, and then coaches and the players came up to me on the sideline. They patted me on my back, told me to get it together, pick up my head. You're a good player. That's why you came here. You come here to play in games like this. And them just telling me that really boosted my confidence, and it just helped me to go the next time. And just, even again, I messed up again, but I mean, just the players, coaches surrounding you, supporting you, and believing in you, and seeing the potential in you, it really helps you. It really helps you be confident and just go out there and play.
Do you feel like you could be a weapon back there as you get more and more comfortable?
Yes, sir. I like to think that. I mean, I have to catch the ball first, or I won't be back there. So I have to go practice. I'm not where I want to be with that, obviously. But I feel as the season goes, I'll get better at it.
How much did you work there during camp?
How much did I work there at camp? Not that much, honestly. I really started working there last week.
Did you do a lot of that in high school, on kick return?
Kick return, I mean, I was back there, but they never kicked it to me, honestly. I got it 3 times my senior year.
How dangerous do you feel like you and Tavian, if they continue to go to you, both of you guys back there at the same time, how dangerous can you guys be in that position with all the speed you both have?
I feel like we could be dangerous. We're all dangerous, and I feel like that it don't matter which one of us is back there, me, Tavian, CJ, or Adam, we will produce to what Coach wants.
A tough situation coming in as a true freshman and being thrown in the fire against that defense that could be the best in the country. But you seem to be ripping off long runs left and right in the practices and scrimmages. Were your teammates kind of blown away by your ability?
Of course they were. I mean, they didn't, I came here late, I committed late, and no one really knew who I were. They just knew of me, and they really didn't know what to expect. And of course, me coming in and doing it against our defense, which is, I mean, I hate inside going against that line, because they're always on you, but it makes you better. And I mean, of course, they were surprised, but I mean, they kind of expect it now, and they just hold me to another standard.
Coach Sweeney said you run like somebody's chasing you all the time. Is that how you feel? Because of what you just said, that you said you run like somebody's chasing you.
I mean, of course. I mean, I play running back. I mean, I know it's a physical game, but I mean, I try to avoid all contact. I mean, I like my jersey to be clean after the game's over with.
Travis, pardon me for not knowing this, but did you run track?
Yes, sir. I ran track my freshman, my sophomore and junior year. I didn't do it my senior year.
So, what do you run
40, my fastest 40 time was a 4.37.
Were you told that Ray had the longest offensive play at Clemson since 2013 with the 79-yard catch, and then you broke that, just 2 quarters later with your run? Were you told about that?
Going into the game, no sir. I didn't know Ray Ray had it, but I kind of seen like on Twitter and stuff that I had the longest run since 2007. CJ Spiller. I apologize for that. And I mean, we all know how great of a player he was. And just for me to be able to go out there and do something like that, it's just unbelievable, humbling feeling just to be mentioned in the same sentence with CJ Spiller.
Another Louisiana question. We know they eat a little different down there.
Yes, sir.
Is that maybe what you miss most about home?
Yes, sir. I mean, well, that's what I miss, like, the second most. First off, I miss my family, my mom, my dad, not being able to see them every day and just, like, not being able to see them. I mean, I've gotten used to it because, I mean, FaceTime, they make sure I see them every day. So it's kind of like being away from home. But Clemson, it feels like a home away from home. So other than that, I mean, it's like home.
Who are some of your teammates that you really bonded with and kind of helped to kind of mitigate that homesickness?
Kind of like, the running back, like all the running backs. And I mean, me, Amari, T, well, like all the freshmen, AJ, Lee, Jordan, like we're always together. And like we're just always together and we're just always around each other. So that kind of distracts you from like the homesickness and being away from home because you got a family here.
Were your parents real disappointed when you decided to come here when you had a chance to stay home and play?
No, sir. Before I made my decision, my mom actually told me, don't make a decision based off on what you feel is right for us because we will come see you wherever you play. And that really took a lot off my shoulders. And honestly, I don't think my mom wanted me to go to LSU.
What was the reaction outside your family from you coming up here? I bet you probably heard some things that weren't too nice at times.
Outside my family, Lord, I mean, it was crazy. My phone blew up for like 3 days straight. People saying all kind of things, just calling me all kind of names and everything like that. But I mean, I kind of let it get to me because it's my decision at the end of the day, and they're not going to be on the field or in the classroom for me. So it's my decision, and I'm happy with the decision I made.
Were you surprised to see that, or were you kind of expecting the backlash?
I was expecting the backlash, especially when they're both Tigers, they're both playing Death Valley. And I mean, I kind of expected it, but I was ready for it.
You ever experienced game day at that Death Valley?
Sir?
You ever experienced game day at that other Death Valley?
Oh, yes, sir. Honestly, last year I maybe went to like 5 home games over there. I mean, I love it. They're like besides Clemson, they're my favorite team. And I mean, like I still like LSU. I still root for them and everything.
How does this one compare to that? Because you're the one that's been to both. How does it compare?
I mean, they're both the top 2 I've ever been to. I had to put this one because I play for it. I play here, honestly. And I mean, they're both great atmospheres. It's tough. The crowd noise, the people there. I mean, it's an unbelievable experience. And just like, I think, just like running down the hill, touching the rock, that kind of pushes over the top.
Were you surprised by their loss the other night, or have you not had time to really think about what other teams are doing, even your second favorite team?
I actually watched that game last night, and I was surprised about the loss. I like those guys. I root for Derrick's guys. I really want him to win the Heisman. He's my favorite player right now, besides Leonard. I mean, I was surprised about that.
Has your family been able to make it here for a game yet? Do they plan to make it to many this season?
Actually, my parents been at all 3 games so far, even in Louisville, Kentucky.
Why do you feel like you thought your mom didn't want you to go to LSU? Is it just a matter of she thought you'd be better off, experiencing life away from home? Or?
Yes, sir. Because when I was home, I mean, she did everything for me, washed my clothes. I didn't do anything. Like I was kind of like spoiled. Well, she spoiled all of us, and that kind of was like hindering my ability to like grow as a man. And she wanted to know that I'll be able to take care of myself after she's gone or if something happens. And I mean, like when I chose to go from home, I think she was really excited to see to see what she taught me to transfer over.
So what you're saying is your mama's boy?
Yes, sir. I admit it.
Travis, you've proven what you can do with the ball in your hands. How close are you to pass protection, all that kind of stuff that you still maybe need some work on?
Honestly, I feel like my pass protection has gotten a lot better. Just the general aspect of it, just working on my technique. And I mean, I'm not nearly as where I need to be, but I'm heading in the right direction.